Hey now, say now, what's up, Palm Tree? Just rolling to go see Pops. I just wanted to do one more thought to nibble on about the music side and the social media side, and here's what's on my mind on this drive. Well, you know, when I post about an artist, and that could be a review, like an unsolicited review, you know, as in they didn't like submit to me or they didn't request it, or, you know, they drop a song and I do like a piece of content for it. Okay, that could be an article. I'm not really doing articles that much these days, more on the visual side, strictly on the visual side. So like TikToks, Reels, etc. All right. And all I ask the artist to do is just, you know, a simple repost or, you know, a share. All of these things are free. All of these things take like 1 second to do. You know what? It's disappointing when, you know, an artist doesn't do that. And I'm not doing this really for people who are like too famous and like unapproachable. You know, I'm not working with like, you know, who's hot right now. It's not like I'm working with like T Grizzly or OGZ or these huge names that, you know, I'm gonna have to go through a manager to get them to do something, you know, for Palm on social media, or get them to repost Palm content. But anyway, man, you know, I do see you know, lack of, you know, reciprocation or lack of appreciation from some of these artists, you know, some of which I've interviewed. And you know what, here's a piece to, on the opposite of what I'm saying. Here's something that my man Jack, I miss you, Underground Underdogs. Here's something I learned from Jack. Artists don't owe you shit. Nobody owes you a thing. You are the sole one responsible for making your content go viral and get any viewership whatsoever. But here's the thing, man, all of these artists want people to listen to them, right? Okay, everybody wants, you know, listeners, right? And I'm looking at some of these numbers of these artists, and like, you know, some of you are doing okay, and some of you need my fucking help, straight up. And you know, my philosophy is this: if I do something for free, it's with the intent that it is seen by somebody who wants to buy it, right? Somebody who's gonna pay for it their own way, right? So, you know, I'm not really bent out of shape, but like I noticed from some artists who like are definitely underground and definitely like in their own laning, like, you know, I won't get the repost, I won't get the engagement, you know, and the truth of the matter is nobody cares to see an interview about you except you. Like, I don't have, like, my supporters, they don't care about your interview. They don't. They care about their interview, because all my supporters are artists and content creators, right? I'm not trying to sound salty, but that's the way it is. So, like, you know, people want to see, like, it when it's their time to shine, they're going to step up. And also, it's like, I'm more and more reluctant to do, like, things like reviews and check this out for free. It's just because it's like, again, I said this before in previous videos, me singing the praises of your work doesn't equate to your fans following me. Now, here's how I could flip that. I just need to work on a more consistent basis, where it's like, okay, I'm pumping out such a high level of content, giving you so many music recommendations, you know, always got my ear to the streets, fingers on the keyboards, that it's like, okay, if you really want the latest drops given from a person and not an algorithm, you gotta fuck with Palm. But at this point, because the algorithm is such a bigger machine than I am, it's like I'm not really even focused on that. Is, you know, I'm just kind of delivering the quality of content that I want to see, that I enjoy making, and then like however the results are, it's just like that's just how they are, you know. I think in terms of the content I want to go to focus on music right now, because there's enough thickness interviews for like the rest of the year. So to focus on music right now, how would I want to go? Well, I just want to see like more stuff that sparks a dialogue and gets more like comparison things. Like if we could compare, like, I don't know, for example, if you say, okay, what's a better album from Tyler the Creator, Igor or Call Me If You Get Lost, right? So then you would sit there, and then I'm inviting you in the comments to let me know what you think. So we want to go into more of that. We want to go into more like you comparing different artists. We want to go into more like that rather than, because with a review is like my Big Mac, you know, it's like the most popular selling item, right? So, but here's the thing, it's just an easy acknowledgement for new music that comes out. But rather than, you know, going into depth about like the making of the project and all of those sort of things and who's on it, composers and whatnot. And it's like, yeah, that's the content I enjoy, but is that the content I want to necessarily make? Not quite. See, that's more of the like traditional music journalism that I respect. But I'm, you know, I don't know if I'm drifting away from that, but it's like getting more, what is the word? The platform is expanding, and it's expanding in different directions. But I think that, you know, I feel bad when it's like, it's Palm, but it's like, then you're seeing nothing but thickness protection program. You're seeing nothing but, you know, interviews with content creators. And I think I don't want to let the barbershop hip hop conversation spirit of this platform die off, you know? So I really want to encourage the artists, when you see your name next to anything Palm, repost that, man. This is a black-owned media outlet. Hold on, I'm cutting somebody way the fuck off. This motherfucker about to flip me off and give me the finger. Nah, I'm good, okay. They were in a Prius. They probably don't know what they're doing either. Oh, sorry. Sorry to all my Prius drivers. But back to this game, which I never left. Rest in peace, Sinful to Pete. I just need you guys to do your part and repost stuff that's made for you, because, you know, some of you artists that don't have a lot of content under your belt, and you know, hey, you know what, I get it, you may be the hardest rapper there is, you may be the best singer there is, but you are still using social media as your vehicle to get that music out there. And here comes a guy like me, and I'm making content for unsigned artists, and I'm really starting relationships with people. So the least you could do is, when there is content with your name on it, you repost it and you tell friends, you know? All right, share, and that's all it is. Okay, trying my best to like crank out more of these personal vlogs, these car vlogs, these bedroom talk. That sounded weird, I don't know. Yeah, more little just food for thought videos on the way. Make sure you're subscribed. Peace, love, Palm.